Hey, what's going on, guys? So this is a universal weld-in motor mount kit I got off Speedway. I got it all bolted up and just hung the motor and transmission in there to test fit everything. I realized there's a bunch of junk in the way, so I had to make some cardboard templates so I can extend the motor mount point also, and this is going to be the process of getting all that done. So here we go. We got that hole drilled in this plate, 1 inch on center, and then I went ahead and drilled this hole 1 inch on center, and we just made sure this was square to the body. I just need to mark this hole and drill it out and get a bolt through it. Okay, so we used the wire welder just to get some tacks on here before we use the stick welder, but they came out still square. Also, if you're a welder, please tell me if this is even okay to do. If it's not okay, tell me why. It's been a while since I've used a stick welder, but I mean, I'm pretty sure that'll hold. We're just gonna take an angle grinder and grind it down just so it's flush. So we got these done, they're welded up. Now we're gonna take this and mount it right there, and then cut off that plate accordingly. We are also gonna have to either hammer in these or grind them off and maybe weld them up. We try to weld these holes up, it's not really gonna work, it just keeps blowing them out. So what we're gonna do is cut a rectangle out of this, and then we'll weld in this as like a patch, just so we'll have something a little more structurally sound to drill, you know, our 2 holes through. Looks like a Pac-Man. That plate cut out. We just got this balanced in here right now. We're gonna go ahead and weld this up. I did paint underneath it just so it doesn't rust out immediately. All right, once again, not my prettiest welds, but should be sufficient. We're gonna grind them down a little bit so that plate can bolt up to it cleanly. I did get a nut on the back side of that bolt right there, but that little burr, you can actually see it right there, it like sliced open my finger. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. Got that top bolt in, and we're just getting this as level as possible, and it's pretty good right there. So we'll go ahead and mark the second hole. Now that we got our hole marked, we'll go ahead and drill it out. Okay, now we gotta box this piece into the side of this rail. So we gotta grind off these 2 welds like we did on the other side. Also, this was a 10mm bolt that was holding this on here, and I just kind of lightly bent these out of the way. I guess if you care about your car a little more, then, you know, go ahead and unhook these lines and pull this all off. passenger plate welded in there. Those welds look pretty good. Those welds look like crap because I couldn't get to it that well. But it's okay, we're gonna grind those down so that plate sits on there flush. Put these plates up here, measured off the rails and marked both of them. So now we'll go ahead and lob off that end. Getting crafty because I forgot my tripod. The chop saw wouldn't cut it, literally. So we had to lob off the end with the angle grinder and a cutting wheel. I think it's done. 10 for $8.50. We did notch out right there. So we'll cut off that end and then weld that or tack it, and then we might take it out of the car and weld it. So we just need to do this side now. So I've already measured. I marked it here and on this bottom side. So all we need to do is grind out a notch so this plate can slide into it. That plate chopped off, ground smooth. We triple checked these dimensions and it looks like it's 2 inches and 7/8. Same with this side. So we got that lobbed off. So now that we've triple checked the measurements, we're gonna go ahead and tack these together, and then we'll go ahead and pull them off so I can weld them up, and then we'll paint them so they don't rust. We got some good tacks on this one. I ran out of wire to weld that one up. This one is done. I sanded it down so I could throw some paint on it, but she turned out pretty good. I think she's gonna be solid. So I'll go to the store, get some more wire for this, and then we'll get that one prepped up. We'll paint both of these and we'll get it in the car. So we plated in the frame. We drilled out the second hole. We had to drill out that top hole as well. We plated in this side and we finished mocking up these guys. So these are done. I'm letting this paint cure. I was gonna try to bolt it up to show y'all, but yeah, we gotta let these things dry because they're pretty tacky. So next weekend we'll get it bolted up. Hopefully we'll get the motor and transmission dangling in there, and we'll get these mocked up to go up to the motor. So that's where we're at. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry, it's really bright out here. I told y'all I had a surprise. Are y'all ready for it? Here she is. It's a 1993 Nissan 240ZX. At least I believe so. I'll have to look at the title to verify that. But this is the new project car after, well, this is the next project car after we get the Datsun finished. So we'll probably do a V8 swap. We might go with the same transmission. I'm really not sure. I want to drive the Datsun before I make that decision. But this one I'm gonna do a little bit higher budget for, so I'm super excited to get to this one. I'm trying to finish the Datsun up so we can start tearing into this one. And I do have this fender right here. It's actually in the car if you can see it. So we'll get all the wiring stripped out and hopefully run a standalone ECU if I don't kill myself on that rake. That's a hoe. Yeah, so I'm super excited about this one, but we'll get to it eventually. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.